Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We've been around for 6 years by the end of this month, and we've been putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are still an emerging nation, but we're expanding our economy, and that'll benefit all our citizens. Anybody can become a citizen. Come along, register. That's it. No fee, no obligation. Lots of things you can get involved in if you want to, but it's always up to you. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we simply see everybody as a human being. We don't bother about gender, colour, class, creed, educational level, financial status, or any of that nonsense. We simply, as I say, see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that. But before that affirmation, we're going to have a very short opening prayer to help us find true happiness in life. That inner joy that is with you, no matter what else is going on around you. Okay, it's not affected by circumstances, it's not affected by environment. It's always with you. It's a calmness, a peace, and it's a beautiful thing. But there's only one way you can get it, and that is loving service to other people. And the more of that you offer, the more joy you will find within. And on top of that, everything that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. It is the most powerful form of attraction, and you'll find doors opening to everything that you want, whether it's relationships, travel, money, whatever. It will all start happening for you. So that's what our little prayer's about. So here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, big welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recordings. We are streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, X and YouTube. And the recordings are automatically available in those locations. And a lot of people do watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody. But for those that are here with us, wonderful. You can pop your name and where you're from in the comments. You can interact with one another, ask any questions, and hopefully get them answered. But you're equally welcome, whether you're watching the replay or whether you're watching the recording, you're equally loved. So let's see who we've got in on the live. We've got in top of the pops is Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, followed by Carolyn from Texas in the United States, Norman from Doncaster in England, Don from British Columbia, Canada, Vancouver Island, Mary from Chicago, USA, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Maureen from London, Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico, Richard from Devon in England, Leon from California in the United States. With the great recent developments in Weta and intuition, I'm for once wishing time could speed up. No, don't wish your life away, Leon. It goes ever too fast anyway. We got an amen from, I think it's Pedro, isn't it, in Puerto Rico. Okay. First of all, we have the State of the Nation. So let me give you the numbers for that. And I've not posted them yet in the group, but I will get them into the Facebook group sometime soon. I'm not promising today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, if I remember. I've lost them. Where are they? Oh, here we go. We have gross national product of $451,252.29, and that's made up of Powder One bonus, $1,823.29. Total commissions, gifts, prizes, and that sort of stuff, $313,277. Put aside for charity, $135,376, and put aside to help with admin, $776. We're going to have to adjust that because it's nowhere near enough per month. It's not even half of what we need. Okay, but anyway, we at the turn of the month, we had 2,536 active users, and only 776 were in pool 6. So we only had 776 active elites at the turn of the month. I'm sure it'll be a lot more than that when we come to do the random allocations by when do we do it? On Saturday. So another few days. We had our monthly raffle for the people that are in the pools, and we paid out prizes, total prizes of $499.20 to people in pool 1, $728.40 to people in pool 2, $1,222 to people in pool 3, $2,392 to people in pool 4, $4,736 to people in pool 5, and to people in pool 6 we paid out $17,460. And the top prize winners in those pools were Mohammed Aslam from Pakistan, $130.88, and that was the top prize in pool 1. In pool 2 we had Billy Aminu from Nigeria, $192.24 was the top prize there. Top prize in pool 3 went to Eric Bouchard from Canada. He's quite a regular on our lives, $322. And the top prize in pool 4 was $633.60, and that went to India, Sankarsan Barik. And then we have $1,257.60 went to the UK, and it went to Kian Cowley. And that, for those of you that remember Russ, one of our wonderful members that we had, unfortunately passed away some time ago. But Kian is his son, and congratulations to Kian, getting $1,257.60 there for pool 5. And then pool 6, $4,650, another winner in Nigeria, and that was David Zhu. So congratulations to the winners, and those are the numbers. I say I will get them posted in the group. I doubt whether it'll be later today now, but it'll happen. Okay. So there we go. We got a couple more people in. We got excuse me. We got Carl Lynn from New Zealand. We got Willie in from Texas, and we got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Okay, what other numbers have we got? We got some more numbers here. So we'll see what's happened there between the turn of the month and now. We have an increase of 11 in the 777 plan to 46,614. Also an increase of 11 in our registered members in We Share Abundance to 57,790. Active member count went down by 971 to 2,754. But that is a lot more than we're showing at the time of the change of the, I think, we had 2,536, so it's up by 200 on that number. So that's the active members. That always drops down. People don't realize they've got to log in half the available days, and if they don't, they lose their active status, and it takes them another couple of weeks to get it back. Okay, we dropped 1 in the Success Blueprint to 11. We're up 1 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,250, up 3 in Best Plan Ever to 1,456, up 16 in the Pro members of the Share Hope Powerline plan to 800, up 4. That's a net increase of 4 in the TIR free members to 590. I say a net increase because we take people out that aren't active, don't do the KYC, don't do anything. And of course, some people get moved from free into bronze memberships as well. And we had 8 of those. So the bronze membership stands at 2,050. The Your Happy Place, our social media site, went up by 3,846 to 111,276 people in there now. And the active member count in there went up by 2,949. There's 71,278 active members in there. I don't know. The thing I would suggest you do is contact some of those active members. I would open up a group if I were you. Call it Passive Income for Everyone, or Manifest Everything You Want in Life. Call it whatever you want. But open a group up and then send invitations out to some of those active members. You can be a bit picky, you can go through them, but there's 70-odd thousand of them there. And if you go about things the right way and build rapport with those people, then you can get them joining you in We Share Abundance, TIR, Banish Poverty Global, all these things, and AI Intuition maybe, So lots of people coming in, thousands of people every day, active people coming in every day into that site. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but they are free, and I'm sure if you persist, and that is always the key in anything you do, persistence will always win out. If you persist in contacting a few people every day, you will get people that you can build a relationship with. Okie dokie. And Bozina in from Slovenia just arrived as well. Hope your internet's good today, Bozina. She always seems to have difficulty. Her internet's a bit in and out, her Wi-Fi. Okay, so those are your numbers. Now, some of you, most of you on these live are probably partners in Banish Poverty Global. But whether you are or not, I'm going to give you a bit of updates there. We did open up briefly on, when did we do it? I think it was last Saturday. But we have since then closed it down again because when Devyani opened it up and I got in and checked some things, there were quite a number of things that I wasn't happy with that needed modifications. So we've been working on that, and it's quite a complex procedure. There's a lot of little bits and things that need to be done, and I think we've got most of those done, but we'll be checking it tomorrow before we open it up again. And when we do open it up, you'll be able to log in, and you'll first get the screen that'll allow you to choose between a free or a paid member. And if you pick free, well, that's it, you're into the back office there. And there will be certain things that you'll be able to do as a free member. You'll be able to load your commissions in, you'll be able to buy a debit card, you'll be able to transfer funds anywhere pretty much in the world to anybody you want. And there will be a lot more coming along as well. And if you take the Pro membership, which is $10 a month, then that will put you into the situation where you can earn some really handy cash from every transaction that takes place, as well as the subscription fees and what else? Transaction fees, subscription fees. There's something else, and I can't think what it is at the moment. But they all feed into that that matrix. Oh, there's the load fees as well. Everything feeds into that matrix, and I'm not sure what you can potentially make off the top of my head now for your own position in the matrix, and that can build passively, but you can also build it actively. Everybody that you refer, you build your team and it's in your matrix. They don't get put somewhere else. Okay. As I say, I'm not sure what the potential is for the matrix. It's handy money. I don't think it's millions of dollars, but the big money, of course, is going to be in how many people you refer, because you get a 100% match. So let's say, for example, you max out your matrix, and it will vary because transaction fees depends on how many transactions there are and how much money is loaded and all sorts of things. But let's suppose that a maxed out matrix is just say $700 a month. It might be more, it might be less. I don't know. But if you've introduced 3 people, not only are you getting your 700, but you're also getting 3 more 700s. So that's $2,800. And if you've introduced more than 3 people, of course, it goes up proportionately. So it's well worth doing. We got Bozina says, no, her internet's not good. That's why she's late again. Okay. We got Lewis in, Banished Property Global. And what about those who have already paid for Pro? Will they be automatically identified as such? Yeah, if you got in the short period of time that it was open, and I know there were people, and you've paid, yeah, I mean, those payments are not lost. It's just that there's a lot more things that need to be done that weren't working in the way that I wanted them to be working. And so we've had to shut it down until we get all that sorted out. But yeah, any funds that were uploaded or anything like that, then yeah, they're going to be in your account. Once we do open it up, we'll give you 7 days or 10 days or something like that for everybody to get sorted out. to make sure that everybody that wants to remain in the matrix, we've put you in a position there, you've got a position, and even if it's the bottom row of the matrix, it's still a great position because there's going to be a lot of people coming in the next 12 months and in the next probably 6 or 7 months as well, you know. Those positions will be of great value. Okay, so that is what Devyani has been working on. Vishal has been working on the way that we're going to issue the viral debit cards, because if you're a Pro member, you're going to get one of those automatically anyway. If you're a free member, well, you can buy one. It'll cost you $10. But we want to make sure that is all smooth and working nicely, you know. So he's been working on that. He's got most of it done, but there is then coordination between how that works with some of the things that Devyani has been doing as well, you know. So it is quite a complicated procedure, but we'll get it done. And when we do, we'll open it up again. And that could be as early as tomorrow. Devyani thinks it'll be tomorrow, but I'm not so sure because I want to go through things as well. And if we have to delay it another day or 2 or 3 days, well, we'll do it. Okay. So that's where we are with those things. I've not had a chance to talk with Sudhir today, but we have arranged the budgeting for the advertising and things. The funnel I've had a quick look at, and there's a couple of things I need to discuss with him about that. But just today, I really haven't had the time to do that. I have had some discussions with some people about some of the additional things we'll be implementing into Banish Poverty Global, which will make it more attractive for everybody. There'll be more features, there'll be more things that you can do and use. So it's all coming together, but it's time consuming and it is a little bit complicated to get it all sorted, but we'll get there. We always do. Fortunately, we have wonderful developers in Devyani and Vishal. They're both really capable and really dedicated to getting things done well and completely. Yesterday, I sent out a message. Many of you will know Jeff Ayman. Many of you will be perhaps using some of his funnels and things. He's the top. I think he's the top earner in Live Good. He's certainly one of the top earners anyway. There's been a new program launched, which looks really good. I've not had time to set my account up properly yet, but I bought the silver membership. It's 27. Is it 27 or 37? I can't remember. It's $27 or $37 a month for the silver membership. You get there's a free membership, which it's okay. You're not going to be able to get an awful lot out of it, in all honesty. But the bronze membership is something that I think most of you can afford and get into, and that's just $10. I think the silver is an extra 27, so it's 37, I think, for the silver. But with the bronze, you get an awful lot of things, and TIR is already in there as something that gets promoted on their rotator, and there are lots of things that you will be involved in that you can get now for $10 a month. You perhaps won't get quite as many leads as you would with 37 with the silver membership, but I don't think you'll get many less either. So I think you can probably get 3 or 4 really good buyer leads a month from that program, and to get those for $10 is a steal. And I sent out a message about it. I'll be looking at it more closely when I get the time to set it up, and that is I don't know when, but I thought I'd let you all know about it, because most of you will have more time than me, and you'll be able to go in and set your account up and put your banners in and your text ads and your rotations and all these things that are available there. I think they've got mailing as well and all sorts of stuff. And if you get in touch with Jeff and you want to promote it, you can use his funnel because you're in his group, his team. All you've got to do is say, yeah, I enrolled under such and such, and whoever it is you enroll under, whether it's me or some other member that is in his team, you can use his funnel. So that's something that is there. A lot of time that I spent, apart from in meetings, I've been mainly in meetings either with our own developers or with other developers, or with systems that we can potentially use for various things. When I've had time outside of that, I have put together a spreadsheet which I think you'll really enjoy using. It's very simple. You simply put in what you want to invest in AI intuition, and it will tell you the best way to do it. That's it in a nutshell. The minimum that you can get started with is $36.77, I think it is from memory. But within a year, you'll be coining it in. It's not going to happen for you overnight with just $30 odd going in. It's going to take time to leverage that up. But within a year, you'll have had 10 grand out of it at least, and be earning, $800 or more a day just for that 37 bucks. If you're comfortable with more money, of course it'll happen a lot quicker. And if you also want to refer others, it'll speed it up, because you'll have more money coming in, and you'll be able to apply that to help you move through the legs a little bit quicker. So that is that is something. I sent it out both by email, and there's a message in your inbox, but it was late going out today. It's only gone out, I don't know, half an hour ago or something like that, the emails, and the internal message went a little bit earlier, but I think it was probably after 6 o'clock anyway, so only about an hour and a half ago. But I think you'll like the spreadsheet. If you've got like 500, you'll go straight into the 5% a day plan, and it'll do that automatically and just show you the number of days that it'll take to get to you know, where you're breaking even. There'll be odd members that we have. And when I say odd, I mean not very many of them, rather than them being odd people. There will be one or two, maybe more, that are happy putting in something like $10,000. And $10,000, if you put it in, you break even in 6 weeks. In fact, you're in profit in 6 weeks. And by the time you've gone about 4.5, 5 months, you've turned that 10 grand not only into $125,000 in your bank, but you're also making from that point onwards something like $2,000 a day, weekdays only. So, but it's still not bad, is it? It's $10,000 a week, not to be sneezed at. Okay, so Intuition is a really good program. How solid is it? We don't know. How long will it last? We don't know. My gut instinct is it's going to be around for a couple of years at least. And if it is, you're going to be very wealthy, no matter what level you get in at. Okay, so it's worth taking the time to look at it and see whether you think it's worth it or not. You've got to make your own judgment up about that. Okay, we've got a question here from Leon. Can a spouse have her funds sent to her husband's BPG account, or will she need her own? She will need her own, because it will be linked to her. You can't link your Banish Poverty Global account to multiple accounts in We Share Abundance. You can only link it to one account. So you would need a separate account for it. Once the funds are in there, you can transfer it all into one account or do whatever you want with it. But yeah, would need to open their own account. Lewis says silver is 27 plus 5, 32. Oh, is it? Okay. Is it only 5 then for the bronze? I thought it was 10 for the bronze and 27. I thought it was probably $37. Well, I don't know. I can't remember. I did it a couple of days ago, and I can't remember things that happened a couple of days ago. I can remember things that happened 50, 60, 70 years ago very exactly, and can remember the words and lyrics of songs and things from back there. But what I did 2 days ago, sometimes 2 hours ago, I can't even remember. Okay. But anyway, you've got that in your inbox as well. You can check it out. I think if you're serious, you want to get that bronze level, and it'll just open up a lot more possibilities for you in there. Okay, what else have we got? I think that's about it. I should be able to get with Sudhir tomorrow, and we'll get that rolling. As I say, we've agreed the budget. I just need to check out the funnel and correct, or not necessarily correct, but make sure that I'm happy with the way things are working and the way we're tracking everything. So I'll hopefully get some time with Sudhir tomorrow. We'll get that sorted out. I know he's got the ads all ready to run, so it's just a case of me then saying, okay, run them away. We're starting with $5 a day in both Google and in Facebook, and so we'll get some good feedback from that, seeing what kind of results are produced from that. It doesn't sound a lot, and it isn't a lot, but you can scale it up as and when you start seeing results, and we will be doing some split testing on some of the ads and things. So, but even that, you know, we're looking at $300 a month going into advertising there. It's going to produce some results. Hopefully it'll produce enough to be self-funding, but we will have to wait and see. And that's where we want to get to. We want to get to a point where, you know, for example, if you're in the co-op and you spend $20, you know, if we can get you 3 bronze members for that, that's brilliant, you know. It's $15 instantly, so you're only out $5, and then as they go through the system and people start coming in, because that will be part of the qualification process. Then, of course, you're going to be getting matching payments on those people all the time. It's really, I mean, if you get one person for $20, it's worthwhile, in all honesty. But I know a lot of you won't see it that way. Okay. I don't think I've got anything else for you. We've done the numbers, we've done the state of the nation, I've given you the updates. I can't see any more questions. We've got that one that's been answered. I think we're done. Okay, so I'll let you get off. It's been a busy day. Do have a look at that spreadsheet. I'm pleased with it. I think it's a real good job. Putting myself on the back there. But I think it'll help you, and I think it'll help you refer other people. And the great thing about it is I've sort of incorporated a bit of a plug for TIR and the Sharehook Powerline plan in the video as well. So there you go. So have a wonderful we're not weekend, are we? Have a wonderful day anyway, whatever it is, wherever you are, and let the sunshine on you always, regardless of the weather, if you can understand my meaning. Okay, God bless. I'll see you all on Thursday. We should be a good bit further down the road, and I'm looking forward to seeing where we are. Okay, see you all on Thursday. God bless, and take care. Share love and abundance. Be of loving service, and enjoy